My fight began in 2015 and I was 45 years of age.
MND, we didn't know anything about it. Never heard of it.
It was very confronting to hear the news of only having 2.5 years to live.
I couldn't believe it because we had no history of anything like this in the family.
It was really difficult. We didn't know anything about this disease in the sense of we knew the letters and we knew that it was non-curable.
Black and white, 27 months to live, no treatments, no cure. My fit, healthy, vivacious, fun dad was going to not be with us for very long.
The funniest in the room, the loudest in the room. He lit up rooms, every single room that he ever went into.
He trained every day. He loved running. He loved being active.
Magnificent dancer. She's the reason I got into showbiz.
Tony was the most colourful individual on the planet. This disease took that away from him.
But to find no hope, to find that there's just nothing, you just feel like quite helpless in that moment,
Just as the body gradually breaks down, the less she wanted to see people, and she only wanted to see maybe a handful.
MND impacts me through my speech, wasted leg muscles and balance and fatigue.
From a research point of view, is people with motor neurone disease are incredibly generous. Them and their families and the people around them just give so much to making sure that this doesn't happen to somebody else.
Clinical trial costs millions of dollars. It's not an insignificant thing. It requires the personal costs from people with the disease entering the clinical trials. It all relies on financial support from donors.
Well, what can you do? Okay, you're saying these things, but what are you actually going to do about it?
Really only hope to fall back on. And if people aren't talking about it, and the conversation isn't being had among dinner tables and friends and families, when it comes knocking for a certain individual like us, you're just kind of left in the dark.
It's not what they say, it's what they do.
We just ask people, to give what they can and wear our beanies, when it comes to the big trees.
When we see the sea of blue beings out there, it really gives all of us a lot of hope.
These beanies on everyone's head, it's like we're all kind of trying to fight to find a cure.
We always feel like we're almost there, but I feel more like I'm more almost there than I had before.
But we are going to do it as a unit. We're going to fight back together. We're going to fight back for each other, and we're going to laugh and then, have some good wine while we do it.
Looking at the beanie, it's a sign of strength. It's a sign of hope. It gives people something to be able to be a part of.
For the generosity of so many people across Australia, the research now that's going into it, and we are fighting, we are going to give this beast a really mighty fine scare, and we're going to take the beast down.
A world without MND is the pinnacle, but I think there are so many steps along the way that still means that you're winning.
Winning the fight is husbands and wives and sons, daughters, mothers, fathers that aren't put in the position that so many are every day. There's a lot of progress still to be made. They're still going, and I think that's a beautiful image to have.
Don't say, do.
Don't say, do.
Don't say, do.
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 Don't say,
Do.